There has been no discussion with anyone about the corridor, nor will there be. 4 demands, including removal of NBR chairman, call for non-cooperation program. Ishraq orders not to leave the highway. EC's response to NCP's movement surrounding the Election Commission building. Prices of sacrificial animal skins will increase, price determination on Thursday. Notification issued with instructions to recite new oath in schools. Eid al-Adha in the Middle East may be celebrated on June 6th. No aid yet in Gaza despite international pressure, UN. Phone network disruption across Spain. Millions of citizens in trouble. Nahid and Tigers 2 coaches not going to Pakistan.
Dear audience, this is SM Sharmin Jahan and you're welcome to Daily Top 10. National Security Advisor Khalilur Rahman said that there has been no discussion with anyone about the UN's corridor proposal for humanitarian assistance in Rakhine, and there will be no discussion. He made this statement at a press briefing at the Foreign Service Academy on Wednesday afternoon.
Stating that the UN session on the Rohingya issue will be held on September 30th, Khalilur Rahman said, since 90% of Rakhine's territory is under the control of the Arakan army, discussions are being held with them in parallel with the junta government. The Arakan army has also agreed in principle on repatriation. However, initiatives will be taken after the situation normalizes. The National Security Advisor said, I want to say in a meaningless voice, there has been no discussion with anyone about the humanitarian corridor, and there will be no discussion. Whether we will provide a humanitarian channel or not is our sovereign decision.
The NBR Reform Unity Council has announced a non-cooperation program on 4 demands, including the cancellation of the National Board of Revenue (NBR) abolition ordinance and the removal of its chairman MD Abdur Rahman Khan. The 4-day program was announced at a press conference held at the National Revenue Building in Agargao in the capital on Wednesday.
The leaders of the NBR Reform Unity Council said that a memorandum will be submitted to the Chief Advisor tomorrow, Thursday, to achieve the 4-point demands. In addition, NBR employees will observe a sit-in program in their respective offices on this day. In addition, a complete strike will be held in all offices of the tax, customs, and VAT departments except the Customs House and LC stations on May 24 and 25. The strike will continue from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Customs House and LC stations on these 2 days. However, exports and international passenger services will be exempted from the strike.
BNP leader Ishraq Hussain has instructed not to leave the highway on the issue of taking oath as mayor of Dhaka South City Corporation. He gave this instruction in a post on his Facebook page on Wednesday afternoon. He wrote, "The only instruction is that you cannot leave the highway as long as necessary."
To make BNP leader Ishraq Hussain and understand the responsibility of the mayor of Dhaka South City Corporation, DSCC, his supporters have taken position on the road leading to Matshab Bhavan, Kakrail Mosque, and the residence of the chief advisor on the Jamuna. This has created severe traffic congestion in the capital. The city residents are in extreme distress. In addition, another group has taken position in front of the DSCC's Nagar Bhavan. As a result, traffic on the road in front of Matshab Bhavan and Nagar Bhavan is blocked.
The National Citizens Party (NCP) is holding a protest rally demanding immediate restructuring of the Election Commission and local government election. The NCP started a protest rally in front of the Election Commission building in Agargao in the capital at 12:45 p.m. on Wednesday. On the first day of the movement, the party held a protest program by surrounding the Election Commission building in Agargao in the capital.
Journalists asked the Election Commission (EC) for its statement on the NCP's movement. In response, the Commission said that the EC is performing its duties completely impartially and will continue to do so in the future.
Trade advisor Sheikh Bashiruddin said that the prices of sacrificial animal skins will be set higher this year than last year for the purpose of proper management of the skin. He informed reporters at the Secretariat on Wednesday.
The advisor said that the prices of sacrificial animal skins will be set higher this year than last year for the purpose of proper management of the skin. The price will be finalized at the leather price determination meeting tomorrow, Thursday. He said that the government is working to ensure that syndicates do not work in any way in the storage or management of skins. This year, free salt will be provided to orphanages and madrasas for the purpose of proper management of the skins.
The government has instructed the country's educational institutions to recite a new oath instead of the old oath in daily assemblies. The Secondary and Higher Education Department of the Ministry of Education issued a notification in this regard on Wednesday. It was signed by Deputy Secretary Mosammat Rahim Akhtar.
The entire oath has been highlighted in the notification. All institutions under the ministry, divisional directors, deputy commissioners, district and upazila education officers, and related departments have been instructed to take necessary steps to implement this instruction. The notification has been published on the website of the Ministry of Education and has also been sent to the Government Printing and Publication Department for immediate publication in the Bangladesh Gazette.
In the middle of the eastern country of Kuwait, one of the holiest festivals of Islam, Eid al-Adha, may be celebrated on June 6, Friday. This was announced in an astronomical statement by the Al-Uzairi Scientific Center. The Middle East-based media outlet Gulf News confirmed this information in a report on Wednesday.
According to the statement of the research center, the moon is expected to be visible on the horizon of Kuwait for 43 minutes after sunset on May 28th of this month, which will indicate the beginning of the new month. Accordingly, the main day of Hajj in Mecca, i.e. the day of Arafat, will fall on Thursday, June 5th. As a result, Eid al-Adha will be celebrated on the next day, Friday, June 6th.
The United Nations said that despite the arrival of 8 trucks across the border after an 11-week blockade on Gaza, no aid has been sent or distributed. Israeli officials said that 93 trucks of aid, including flour, baby food, and medicine, entered Gaza on Tuesday, but the UN said that although the trucks reached the Palestinian part of the Kerem Shalom crossing, no aid has been distributed so far.
The United Nations said on Tuesday that it had received permission to deliver 100 trucks of aid to Gaza daily, although the valley needs 500 trucks of aid per day. At a regular UN briefing today, the spokesman for the Secretary General, Stefan Dujarric, said that no humanitarian aid had been distributed in the Gaza Strip on May 20th. He said, "A team of us entered the Kerem Shalom area and waited for several hours for the Israeli green light. Unfortunately, they did not allow us to bring the goods from the warehouses."
With the aftermath of a massive power outage, Spain has faced a new major phone network disruption. All major mobile networks across the country have been disrupted. Millions of citizens are in trouble.
The mobile network outage in Spain occurred on May 20th, just 4 weeks after a national power outage. All the country's mobile networks, including Movistar, Orange, Vodafone, Digimobile, and Zero2, were affected. Down Detector, a social media and online platform monitoring company, said that network connectivity problems began around 5 a.m. As an emergency measure, an emergency phone line was opened in Aragon, near the French border. However, problems are still occurring in other places.
After much uncertainty, the schedule of the Bangladesh and Pakistan series has been announced on today, Wednesday. Young player Nahid Rana is in the team for that series, but he suddenly withdrew his name from this series. At the same time, Bangladesh's fielding coach James Payment and trainer Nathan Kelly are not going to the Pakistan series.
On Wednesday, BCB Cricket Operations Department Chairman Nazmul Abedin Fahim confirmed the matter while facing the media in Mirpur Shere Bangla. Rana has withdrawn his name from this series due to personal reasons. Regarding Nahid's withdrawal, Fahim said, "Nahid Rana has withdrawn himself from our announced squad for the Pakistan tour. He's not going to Pakistan. The fielding coach and trainer from the coaching staff are also not going there. All the rest are going. They're all ready to go. There was some discomfort between the two of them, but they decided to go later."
Thank you so much for watching, dear audience. Please stay tuned. Good night.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.